All right, good morning, good morning. It is 8:15. Do some pre-market trading. Let's see if we get any people to come in here. Let's make sure I get... So we got AVDL. We'll see if this makes any sort of move. It's on quite a backside from yesterday. It announced a failure of their drug. So pretty much the FDA rejected their drug, and the shares just plummeted. So this could be a dead cat bounce, or it could make a significant move, maybe to 160, or maybe $2. We'll see here. We'll look at this. So here I'm going to take a starter. And I'm looking for this to go up to 158. This is a bit of a risky trade here, but because it held at 9 EMA, it shows me there's buyers here. So as long as it's holding the 9 EMA, pretty much my mental stop here is at 140, right under the 9 EMA. It's a lot of volume coming in here. My next ad is going to be over 153, and then another ad at 158. I don't like when these trades take forever because I feel like there's just going to be a drop. When it's something takes so long to resolve like this, I definitely get in my head a little bit. So, but we're gonna hold. We're gonna hold strong here. 151. Come on, it really. Whoops. Didn't want to buy. I wanted to sell. Whoops, I actually hit buy instead of sell. My mistake there. But we're going to hold strong here. All right, let's just get out of that position. Just really taking too long. Just had, I don't want to have too much of a market exposure. Am I even live? I'm gonna make a thumbnail here for my live trading. let's see here. It says sign in the chat here. I'm kind of new to this whole live streaming thing, so it's going to take me a minute to get used to it. Welcome to the chat. I'm seeing if I can just chat here where it says sign in the chat on Streamlabs. Jacob Vanden Heuvel has subscribed 4 months ago. Oh, that was 4 months ago. Hey, disciplined day trader. What's up, Colby? You the man. Streamlabs, yeah, it does give me a little bit lag. Typing this chat here, typing in that chat, like that hello message took about maybe a minute, 30 seconds. On TOS, there's no lag, but I find that when the market opens with all that volume and like my trades, it definitely lags a little bit, and my computer starts to breathe like very heavily, and it kind of makes me uncomfortable. So that's why I don't stream during the market open. So far, my computer seems pretty good, but if it starts, overworking, then I'm probably just gonna shut it off. Yeah, my computer's kind of like that fat kid. Too much exercise, it starts breathing too heavy. So it's a pretty good computer though. It's a Microsoft laptop, something, I think maybe Surface laptop. Yeah. 16 gigabytes of RAM, so not too much, but also like it's not very small, so pretty decent. Works good for just TOS. If I just have TOS up in like a Chrome browser, it works fine. But if I have too much stuff open, trying to stream and watch YouTube videos, play chess, and also trade at the same time, it's definitely a little bit too much. TOS uses like 40% of my memory, so. So definitely, I think my plan is, when I'm a little bit deeper into full-time trading, I'm definitely gonna invest in a better computer, so then I can stream like all day. And also when I get more experience trading too, because I still think I'm learning a lot, so I'm not very experienced. Hey, 3 viewers now. All right, all right. It says this action cannot be performed inside Streamlabs desktop. To interact with this chat, you can open the chat in the web browser. So I somehow have to chat in the web browser. I used to be able to chat in Streamlabs, but now it's just not working. So my last trade here, I'll show you my last trade. So here I took, we held that 9 EMA. It showed me, that there were some buyers willing to hold this up. I see increasing volume. It's very not consistent, but, I did take a stab at it here. I really was looking for, why are these trades not popping up? So I really was looking for, after we broke 150, I was looking for a bigger move up towards 153 and then up to 158, but it kind of stalled out, and it didn't really have that resolution in the time frame that I wanted. So I figured, people weren't as interested, or there just wasn't enough interest in this stock yet. So I just closed it for a break-even trade. Yeah, literally break even, zero. I'm still zero on the day. And since then, I had the right feeling. It's now pulling back, so definitely my intuition was right there. So what are you guys watching right now? Is there anything moving? Are you guys looking at small caps, a large cap? Let's see what we got now. ONCT is now on the scanner. So let's look at ONCT. Literally no volume. Jesus. So I'm just going to show you my scanner here. I'm just kind of maybe give you some idea. I'm a low float small cap trader, so that's what my scanner is geared towards. So volume, I have my volume set. So any stock that has, pre-market. So I had pre-market gappers. It's pre-market because I have this study set to after hours percent change. So it's only going to track the gap of after hours or pre-market percent. So pre-market I have set to at least 10%. So anything moving over 10% gap pre-market or after hours, but I don't use it after hours. I use it pre-market. It says after hours, but it also works pre-market. So anything that's gapping up over 10% has to have volume over 100,000 shares. So I have it 100,000 shares because then I can see it before the big move. I can see, before huge volume comes in over, before 500,000 or 1 million shares or 2 million shares comes in, so I can, be the first to capture the move and get a good entry. That's why I have it set to 100,000 shares. A lot of the times, though, something will pop up and it'll be something like ONCT that, this is 100,000 shares and it's been trading, since no. It's barely been trading anything. Only these two candles, 17,000 shares, 20,000 shares, and then the cumulative all the way from 4 a.m. It's just been 100,000 shares. But a lot of the stocks are going to be like this. But I guess it's good to keep that also on watch because you never really know. Sometimes those stocks will come out of nowhere. So it's definitely good to keep that on watch. How do I get back to this here? Then I have my ask. So anything from 0 to 500, I'm not going to trade anything on near 500, not even to 50. So I probably should bring that down to maybe $50 because I'm not going to trade any stock over 50. So we'll switch that. And anything, I should have this to at least 50 cents. I don't like to trade anything under 50 cents. Ideally, I don't like to trade anything under $1, but if the market's this bad, I will definitely take a stab at a penny stock. So that's why I kind of pushed this back down to 0. But it used to be 50 cents. But just for, just the market's so bad, I'm willing to trade anything. So I'm going to keep that at 0. But my main range is from 50 cents to $50. And then my shares float. So float is just shares, and I have that set from 0. So pretty much a 0 stock float, 0 share float, which is non-existent, all the way up to 100,000. No, 100 million, sorry. 100 million. I don't like to trade anything over 100 million share float because my strategy just doesn't work for mid cap to large caps. So that's why I like to trade under 100 million. Ideally, I want it under 30 million or 20 million or 10 million. But if the market's really slow, I will trade something a little bit larger towards the mid cap range of 50 million to 100 million. Like AVDL has 59 million shares outstanding. And a lot of the times, like you'll see a stock has like 100, say 90 million shares outstanding. So it'll actually pop up. That's why I have a little bit larger than what I usually trade, because it'll pop up here, but the float will be smaller because of the institutional holdings and the insider holdings. So let's say maybe that could sometimes be 50 or 60% of the shares outstanding, which that's what this is, shares outstanding. And maybe I said shares float, but it's shares outstanding. So that's why I have it a little bit bigger than my normal range, because I could have a 90 million share outstanding pop up here, but the float may only be 20 million because there's a 50 million holding of institutions and a 20 million holding of insiders. So the real float is going to be 20 million. So that's why I want to have those stocks pop up on my scanner in case the float is a lot lower and the outstandings are a little bit bigger. And so that's my pre-market gappers. And then once it changes to open, I switch to a low float scanner, which is to track intraday. So I look for volume, at least 1 million shares on the day. And then I have my shares outstanding, same thing, 100 million. I have 150 million, but usually 100 million. And then here, my price is at least 50 cents to 500. Really, I could bring this down to 50, but I would rather, have the stock show up on my scanner rather than not have it show up on my scanner. That's why I have it a little bit bigger than what I actually want. Because what if GameStop pops up $100 and moves to $300, has a huge gap? That's not going to show up on my scanner if my price range is too small. What's up? How you doing, guys? Really, nothing is moving at all today so far. Usually Fridays are pretty much a wild card. Past 2 weeks, I think 2 weeks in a row, we had Viru pop up and made a huge move. Let's look at this, actually. I want to look at this. So here, Friday, huge move. And then the next Friday, no, it wasn't Viru, it was something else. So we had Friday, we had a Viru move. And then the other Friday, let's look here. I'm going to look at my TraderView stats and see what popped up on the last Friday. Let's look here. So last Friday we had IMMX, TXMD, and SIGA. Let's look at IMMX. That's a pretty decent move there. Mostly pre-market. That's a 60% move. So, Friday is definitely a wild card. Usually we'll see something pop up. Friday, this was also on TXMD, gave it a little bit. I think we're going to see something today. And then this move, this SIGA, was a monster. Huge move there. I didn't trade any of that. That was the one. That was the big winner last Friday. So 2 weeks in a row, 2 Fridays of past 2 weeks, those 2 Fridays, gave huge moves, Viru and SIGA. So today could be something could pop up and give us a huge move. I'm definitely, open to that. And I will get aggressive if something like SIGA starts to rip and go 100%, then definitely no holds barred. Oh, whoa, here we go. SIGA is popping up here. What's going on here? Let's see if we got any news. European Union has agreed to buy Bavarian Nordic's Invinex from SIGA. I have no idea what to make sense of any of that. So let's see. Let's look at our levels here. Definitely has a ways to go. Really, we got to pivot at 12. Gotta see $12 break. I mean, till then, this could just be a dead cat bounce. Who knows? I have no idea. But last Friday, this made a huge move. Today, I guess it could. I'm definitely not going to take that off the table, but it has to break $12 for me to start getting really aggressive. I mean, till then, maybe I'll take some small scalps until $12, but definitely a risk. Definitely risky. AVDL, let's look at AVDL. Yeah, this is not a lot of sellers. You have these big green bars here, but the candle is not expanding, and then you don't get that continuous volume. So it would be a good stock if, we kept having these 200,000, 300,000 share candles, but like it'll pop up and then the next candle will be like a fifth of the volume, and then it'll pop up again on a huge volume and then have a fifth of the volume, and then here and it'll pop up again, have a fifth of the volume. All right, all right. I guess that $11 break might be a good trade, but you got to be quick for sure. Let's see if it holds a 90 MA. If it holds a 90 MA and then comes back and closes near the high, then I might take a trade there. Yeah, North Sale, it would be nice to take some live trades, but there's really nothing to trade. I'm definitely going to take some live trades if I see something. Okay, here we go. A low volume breakout. Got to be careful here. Got to see it hold close above that level. This could be a fake out, a little bit of Colby shake here, then flushed out maybe to 1070 and a reclaim. Who knows? I'm open. Give me something. $11 is the target for sure. Okay. SIGA $11 break could be a 75-cent move to retest high last week. Yeah. Yeah, I don't use the ladder. Sometimes I use a ladder. Actually, no, that's false. I do use the ladder sometimes, but sometimes I find that, the ladder, when I click, it takes like an extra second for the order to go through. And like, I don't know, I'll get lost somewhere in the ladder and like the price will go higher than my order. I won't get filled. So I like to just, most of the time I just like to buy the market just so I can get filled. Because a lot of times when I'm trying to join the bid or buy the ask, the price will just go without me. Oh shit, I can't buy market, pre-market. Closed above that level. We're gonna see if we get a move. Oh. It's so low volume here. Still trending down. I wanted to see an explosive move to 11 immediately. Oh, it's so indecisive. Okay, here we go. Getting some volume. Let's see if we get 11. Shit. I sold. Whoops. Maybe we'll get one more dip here. I sold that last part break even. But it only gave me a 2-cent potential. Ugh. I hate these grinding front sides. Let's see, I think I made, $7. Really, there was only a 9-cent potential. So I didn't butcher it completely. Let's look here at the 5-minute. Might need to pull back. I'm getting a topping tail, the 5-minute. Nice trade, James. 10 cents. You pretty much just nailed the most of that move there. Definitely did better than me. Still has a ways to go. I mean, it's got to make a $7 push for it to be really strong. I just don't know if it's going to have that power. James is going for that dip buy, 1083. That's a bold move. You bought at the 9 EMA, now it's pushing below the 9 EMA. That's a very bold move. You got a 200, there was a 200 share order, sell order on the level 2. 1080. That get bought up pretty quick. Okay. Ote. I'm going to put in a starter. I got a really bad fill, 1085. I should have joined the bid instead of bought the ass there. James Hammond, what are you thinking here? Are you closing break even, or are you going to be buying some more for $11? I think we might get that $11 push. Patience, patience. We got bigger volume on this reclaim, so that's good. I got a really bad fill there. I could have got at least a couple cents better. Yeah, absolutely. If 11 hits, I'm definitely adding 11. So we got this pullback here. Oof, scary, scary, scary. It's got to hold here. It's got to hold. Here we go. Moving up, moving up. I take a small loss there. James says he holds through a lot of pain. Definitely got to be able to hold through some pain and be successful. Let's see what we get here. I bought here because I really thought this candle was going to be the candle to push, but it just didn't. So, I was looking for, a reasonable exit here. And this candle is showing some weakness too. Also, I have a chunk back and don't mind bagging this one if I have a 45-cent quarterly dividend. Not a bad bag hold. I don't like the bag hold, but I have no anything about this company. I learned my lesson bag holding many times. I actually bought SUNE back in 2015, and I rode that baby from $4 to when it got delisted off into the OTC market. Was still holding, and then it went completely off to $0. That's my story with bag holding, so never again. And then I bought XSPA. I'll show you this quick. I bought this stock during COVID. This is like a COVID testing stock. I thought this would be like a huge thing, a huge like explosion with the company, maybe up to these previous highs of 40, 50. I bought here, made double my money overnight, and then I just gradually lost money all the way back down and lost pretty much 50% of my account by the end. So I have two really bad experiences with bag holding. So I'm definitely done with that. Definitely learned my lesson. So 1075 you said you're adding? Okay. Let's see. Sometimes this stock, maybe this will, do one of these and, dip down and then get bought back up quick. Those are really good moves. As long as it doesn't break this pivot point and then dips down below, it's still valid. In my experience, usually those with these false breakouts and Colby shakes. Because here, once it breaks this pivot point, you lose a little bit of short liquidity from back here. And then also, you flush out the longs. So we'll see if this gets bought up down here. This could be backside, or this could be a reversal. We got some green on the tape. Okay. We got 10 viewers. What is up? 10 viewers. This is amazing. Wow. This is awesome. Never thought I'd ever have one viewer. Here we are sitting at 10. That's pretty rad. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. I'm trying to get at least one like on this video. It will be a highly successful video for me if I get one like. Let's see how many likes I have. Let's see. I think if I go to my... Ooh, a new subscriber. Till J. What is up? What the heck is up? I don't know if I can curse on YouTube. I have no idea. Let's see how many 7 likes. Hell yeah, baby. Woo! 7 likes. Man, this channel is growing. All right. Let's look at the scanner, see what we got here. So let's take a quick look on I like Guru Focus. Seems to be more often accurate than FinViz, so that's why I use Guru Focus. I don't know if you guys know what Guru Focus is, but pretty much like FinViz, but it seems to update more often. So SIGA is a 46 million share float. That's quite a lot. Let's look at FinViz. SIGA. This one says 40 million, so relatively close. But it's quite a big float. 70 million outstanding. Not exactly in my wheelhouse, but just because this market is so crappy, I will definitely trade this. You can curse. Colby unloads all the time. Yeah, I know Colby loves to unload. Colby loves it. I love it too. I love cursing too, but I don't know. I like to keep a PG-13. I came for the trades. I stayed for the glasses. Thanks, man. I'm glad you like these glasses. They're pretty good, actually. At first, it took me a little bit to get used to because of the tint. But, I'm noticing my eyes are a lot less, tired. I used to get like sweaty eyeballs, and I'm definitely not getting sweaty eyeballs anymore. Came for the trades, stayed for the glasses. All right, so we got a little bit of volume here off the VWAP. Maybe it'll bounce. I'm not looking to take this trade right here. I want to see buyers pull this up a little bit farther and then look for a potential move through 11. We might see it. Five-minute looks good. So we got these here. Oops. So we got an upward channel here, actually. So we might, if we break 11, we break the channel, and it could make a move to 12. Might need to wait to open though. Okay, okay. Let's see. Is it backside? Is this gonna be backside? This is the moment of truth. Get some volume. Okay. 44,000, still needs more. We're gonna need new high day volume to this $11 level. Especially with the 46 million float. With that, you're gonna need some big volume. Could have some bag holders. Wow, this is a dump here. Pre-market ripped and then just dumped at open. Scary stuff. Okay. I could enter on small size. Like very, very small size. Just got a 10,000 share sell order going. The reason I'm going very, very small size here is because there's no confirmation that this is going to enter a front side. It still needs to break over this pivot at 1087 for it to be a move through the high. $12 viewers. Whoa, here we go. 12 viewers. That's a new record. It's a new record. $14 viewers. Wow. We got a lot of people pouring in here. This is the biggest audience I've ever... Whoa, RDBX. Let's look at this here. Okay, so let's draw out our levels here. Let's just get rid of all this crap. So will this continue? This is the point. We got to see this break. This might do it today, actually. $11. You need to see $11 break. RDBX. And then it can really take off. This has been giving some solid moves consistently. Like Friday, this day there, had a nice front side. Last Friday was actually not bad. SIGA, and then you had this stock, RDBX, gave a 44% move from open to about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And this gave a decent move yesterday. Could have definitely been solid green yesterday. There were two solid moves yesterday, pre-market and then right at about like 10:50 or so. No, I did not see your post in the Discord about the channel support. Let me look at this here. I'm trying to find it. How far do I gotta go back here? Worst case, open two cover calls and snag $200 and hold them. I never really dabbled into options at all. I don't think I ever will. But yeah, I guess, I mean, if that's a good strategy, cover calls, snag $200 and hold them. I guess you're mean on, what is it, SIGA. Yeah, could be a good move. If you're betting against, you know, a solid front side. Let's get RDBX again. Let's see if does it even have any news on it. Price target cut to $1 from $3. Downgraded to sell. So I don't think this is good news. Okay. Low volume breakout. Definitely not something that is convincing. Options are great, better than stocks when it comes to trading. It seems a little bit more risky to me because you can lose 100% that you put into it. But then again, you know, you also have that that peace of mind that you can't lose more than how much the contract was worth. So, and it seems like the win rate for options seems to be lower. And my strategy right now, I'm kind of really used to a high win rate and like a kind of like a 50-50 win-loss ratio. That's like my current strategy right now is like a 2 to 3, 2 out of every 3 trades win ratio. So about 66% win ratio and a 1-to-1 risk reward. Has been my strategy. My strategy has been performing the past year or so. So I'm sort of used to that. For me to flip and start doing a low win ratio but a high reward to risk ratio would definitely be something different. Definitely take me some time to get used to. There's AVDL. Very, very thick. Very, very thick. Now, do I just start buying this? Or what's going on here? All right. I'm going to get off the stream here and then just, definitely focus on trading at the open. I don't think I'll be able to stream and trade at the open. It's just going to be too much for right now. Maybe down the line I will start doing some more live trading, but I do like live trading. Pre-market, I get to talk more, explore the scanner, answer some questions, talk to other people, anyone who's in the stream. But at the open, I like to be focused, no distractions. So that's why I'm going to be getting off here and kind of get ready for the market open. So that's it. I'll see you guys on a recap when I make my trading recap, and then also next week. So, all right, or in the Discord chat.